Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's been a while, so I just want to hop on and say I hope everybody's doing well. First and foremost, though, I want to give my regards to DMX and George Floyd's family. You know what I mean? DMX, everybody knows he slipped and fell and can't get back up. You know what I mean? So he's the OD man, and now he had a heart attack. He was a vegetative state, and they pulled the plug on him, and now he's dead. And you know, it's kind of sad. And it's kind of a tidbit kind of for later. But remember that little tidbit. But it's kind of sad, right? I mean, when we look around, we kind of idolize these kind of people. They sing songs about it all day long. We kind of like, oh, it's kind of cool. But then we look around, right, and in our own little neighborhood, our own little community, we see these little people, and we go, oh, these little motherfuckers, oh, what the fuck, man, what the fuck these motherfuckers doing? All the time, we do it all the time, don't we? That's the kind of stuff we need to kind of be looking out for each other a little bit more, I think. You know what I mean? Because everybody's kind of slipping and falling and can't get back up, it seems like, and everybody's just kind of needs life alert. You know what I mean? Everybody's kind of falling and can't get up. I've been trying to tell people, like, iron sharpens iron, but, like, if we all dull, it's going to be, like, running around like those little kindergarten scissors, You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. But, there's, like, 10 women. 10? That's double. We're going to double digits in New York. 10 women are accusing Andrew Cuomo, the governor, the love gov, brings a whole new meaning to the new love gov, right? Of sexual harassment or impropriety, right? And where's Kamala Harris? Where's the first female vice president? Where's she at? MIA. She over there dancing it up and come up with Gavin Newsom in California. She's just, where's she at? Nobody even cares. And we got the whole border crisis. You know what I mean? Biden puts her in charge of the border. Hey, don't even trip. We got the woman over here. She's gonna handle everything. She's already been handling all my calls. She's been doing everything already. That's why she's like, oh, she's ready on day one. Yeah, because she's already been doing everything. Like, you know what I mean? He puts a little log in the fire once in a while, maybe once in a while. And this is all cool, right? They were all harassing the Trump administration. We got to get down there. Everybody's got to get down there. What the hell? This is all kids in cages. This is not right. AOC was out there crying. We're all right. Where's she now? This isn't, did this tweet. This is not cool. Oh. But then they go off on their little cooking little shows and stuff. What are we doing, folks? Like, what's going on? But we just want to put points up later. Little 3 shows, like we're Shaq. You know what I mean? Like, what is this? What's going on, folks? Really, there's a lot of damage going on, and we all think it's all cool because we see it on TV, I think, and we don't really realize that, like, oh, this is coming to a city near us, or this is coming to a community near us. Look outside. San Francisco pretty much is everywhere. It's all trash. Seattle. The West Coast. That's why Kamala Harris. Remember when she's like, California is the future, everybody, right? Look, California. It's all a tent city. It's all crime is on the rise. They're letting everybody out of prison, right? It's all cool, no matter what you did, right? DA Gascon just over there, just letting everybody out. You got criminals in prison, just cheering them all up, right? Like, what are we doing? Just because, oh, this is what we got to do to right our wrongs. Like, this is not how we build a better future. This is crazy. And nobody's even thinking about it. Everybody's just like, oh, no, this is cool, because, if you don't think this way, then you're a racist or bigger or whatever word. And we're going to get past that either, because we got to get off the physical and start talking about the more metaphysical, man, the other realms in this place that we have here. You know what I mean? That's why nobody thinks this is all manual. It's all mundane, right? It's all just work, pay bills, and die, right? Gotta pay them taxes first, right? This is why everybody thinks, like, that's why you have those girls that are just killing people, right? That Uber Eats driver, oh, let's just steal his car, like, just Grand Theft Auto, let's just do this, boom, and then just right? Flips the car and everything, kills the guy. They're probably not even gonna, they'll probably get 5-6 years maybe, right? Just get right back. No real accountability, no, right? No real remorse, no real nothing, right? No real correction for nothing. Oh, but they came from a trouble home. Everybody's coming from a trouble home. Every home is broken. Everybody's got dysfunctionality. You know what I mean? Everybody, from the tippy top to the scum on the bottom. Everybody, right? We all know this. You still got kids crossing the border, right? We've all seen those videos, those horrifying videos. That kid that was abandoned because he slept in a little bit late, right? And he's crying and everything else. Like, he would have died there. He had no water bottle, no nothing. And this is complicity. This is the Democratic Party and the media covering it all up. They're complicit with all these kids in cages being in there. Packets like way more than packets than sardines, right? That wouldn't be FDA approved. I don't think, I don't think so. Peter would have a problem with all this if this was animals, but it's all cool, right? But so, I mean, like, you know what I mean? That was a humane society. We saw videos like that of animals just being jam-packed in little kennels like that. Peter would have an uproar. They would be out there putting blood on everybody. You know what I mean? We all know this is true. I mean, we all seen the videos. I mean, come on, man. What the hell is going on, folks? You know? Oh, because Trump is bad, but, like, this is our country, this is our society, this is the world, and everybody's watching, everybody's looking what's going on, you know what I mean? And we're all just sitting here just on our phones, just do. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on? We need to get it together, folks. Okay, still, you know, kids are crossing the border still right now, right? And if they're unaccompanied, right? So if they came alone, they're unaccompanied, right? Like, I was unaccompanied all the time when I would go to see my dad, you know, go on the train, unaccompanied, right? But he would be there picking me up, right? Right? But so there's no child separation. They're not separating from their families because they're already separated or unaccompanied. So the family already separated themselves early on in that process, right? So we're just continuing the human trafficking part of this, right? So the family sells them to the cartel, boom, and then you take them on a little journey, right? And then we go, oh, thank you for that little part, and then we take them and then we give them food, you know, money and everything else, and then we give them to the other parts of the family or sponsors or whatever, you know what I mean? It may be. And we're just, you know, and being also complicit also with human trafficking. And I do believe the moniker trafficker-in-chief is appropriate for Joe Biden. I believe that. And if you don't have a problem with that, just look at the facts. The numbers don't lie, folks. Look at the videos. I mean, that's why they don't want no one to see. I mean, this is humane. How is this humane? This is insane. Harris still hasn't gotten down there. Remember, I mean, it's almost like they haven't been bothered. They're like, nah, we ain't going down there for what? Why would we go down there to validate all that, to have everybody really see what's going on? I mean, to see their incompetence, that's what it is. If it's not nefarious, if it's not insidious, then it's incompetence. I mean, plain and simple. I mean, what kind of pie you want to slice that for? Right? So they're selling and renting kids down there, and everybody's just cool with that. I mean, just rent a scooter, rent a camper. Remember, save our children. We're all just hypocrites, fool. I mean, what's going on? So, there's more mass shooting. Have you guys noticed that? I mean, from the Stop Asian Hate guy to the South Carolina, right? I mean, all kinds of mass shootings happening right now under Biden, right? The world's gone crazy, right? Law and order needs to be restored, but you do need to still be talking about law and order, right? But I want to talk about how, so, down at the border, they have all these kids in conventions. There's like no social distancing. You have kids coming in teaching them, right, in person, but they don't want you to teach your kids in person. How crazy is that? So, but they also are testing these kids, not as often, right, as you would think. Why aren't they testing them as often, Andy? Well, I'll tell you why. Because they're testing, all of them are testing positive for COVID-19. That's why, and they don't want you to be like, oh crap, all these numbers, right? So they want to be able to blame this fourth surge or whatever they want to call it on us. They want to blame it on us and lock everything down, everything else, and so that we don't see everything else, how they're moving in all these people and everything else. They don't want us to notice how they're incompetent and all these people coming in, right? That's why they want to be more focused on the UK strain than the Brazilian strain, because the Brazilian strain comes from Latin America, folks, and all these people are coming in, right? So they want to be able to blame it on white people. They want to blame it on Americans. They want to be able to blame it on us and kind of tell us how stupid we are and how unruly, right? How feral we are. I mean, in my opinion, that's what it really seems like. That's why Fauci has I have no opinion on the border. But Americans all day long, you better wear your 6 masks. You better wash your ass, your face, your everything. You better go out there in a bubble boy suit all day long. You better leave in a hamster wheel. Like, but no quite on the board, right? That would be the super spreader of a century down there, and nobody has a problem with this. Like, come on, people, what the freak is going on, man? Like, so. But the George Floyd thing, I've been watching it all week intensely, right? The prosecution is laying a good case, right? There's been some little witnesses that have been like pulling teeth. The defense, Eric Nelson's a really good lawyer, right? Really good lawyer. So Derek Chauvin can't say, I'm not getting a fair trial. He's got a pretty good trial. He's got a pretty good lawyer. At that point in appeals, when it comes to appeals, is going to be, no, sorry. I can't, that's crossed out. Nope, you're getting a very good trial, all right? I think it's early on, but the prosecution, I think, is laying it mostly on emotion. It's emotional, right? Here's the pictures, here's this, here's that, right? And I think that, I mean, it's a sad case, but a lot of that is why Eric Nelson early on and since, right, has been able to sow some seeds of reasonable doubt, right, about, because you have even the chief of police of Minneapolis, Chief Meridaria Arradondo, even had to admit, right, that a certain angle of the video, that the knee did look like a neck on one part, but the other part it looked like it was on more of the shoulder blade, and right, and he had to admit that. He had to admit that there was drugs and everything else, right? Okay. So you have other people saying the same kind of stuff. You also had the death certificate says that there was a drugs as contributing factors, not right. And that's why you have Eric Nelson saying, well, if you would have found this guy, if there was no, police subdual or anything, if you would have found him at home, same circumstances, what would happen? Oh, I would think it was a heart attack, right? Well, just like DMX, right? So I think that's why he was trying to link it, because at a certain time, the same certain time, right? Oh, look, you know what I mean? So the jury could see, oh, look, he said heart attack, just like DMX died of a heart attack from drug overdose. Oh, wow, right? And it could have happened like that. Right, so just to sow that in there, in my opinion, that's what I kind of think Eric Nelson was trying to do. You know what I mean? And that's a good kind of thing, right? Because you have that same kind of thing in the news and headline, right? You have drugs in the system. You have him have heart disease. You have him having all kinds. He had COVID. I mean, so there's all kinds of these reasonable doubts. People aren't thinking that's a good deal because people right now are in one camp or another camp and are looking at this unbiasedly, and they're thinking of it this like a murder, like me and you, and not like a cop or other people, right? Like. That have these kinds of and powers invested in them by the state or right governments or whatever, right? And so I do think that he is going to be convicted, right? BLM said he needs to be convicted or the whole city will burn. Don't be surprised if it all burns. I think that it's going to burn regardless. I think that these people want it to burn. They're going to burn it regardless, right? No matter what, which is bad because I think that we could be using this whole George Floyd thing as a turn, like the Miranda rights, right? Before that's named after somebody, right? And now they had to say, you have the right to remain silent, blah, 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 right? We all know this, right? Law and order, we all know. But I think we could be using George Floyd, and I think his family could all be proud of this, and I think we can all, as a way to change the way that we interact with the police and everything else, and change that kind of stuff, and have a changing, impacting policy, right? As well as, I think, I don't think you're going to get a murder 1 or 3. I don't think that's going to happen. I do think he's going to go down for manslaughter, right? And some other, maybe some other low charges that he can get out on him. I do think he's going to go down for that. I don't think he's going to go down for murder. We're going to see the defense is going to come in right now in later case, which I want to do. Have a little video here, tell my little spiel, my little opinion. This is what I think. This is what I think is going on. I'm going to be watching it, like I said, intently again. And you know what I mean? Monday or Tuesday, probably telling you another video, let you guys know what I think is going on, blah, 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 blah. In the meantime, check out my new shoes, man. Look at what I got. Boom. I don't wear Chucks like Kamala Harris. I wear Vans. You can get these at Vans.com. They're retro. Yeah. So in the meantime, remember, same bad time, same bad channel, and have a good day, and spread love, peace, and harmony.